First of all, it's hot as hell outside. Second of all, it's hotter than the tar that they put on the pavement. And third of all, the Tennessee Volunteers just got a commitment from one of the hottest players out of the state of Tennessee. I'm going to talk about that and a whole lot more here at Just Shooting the Sports. Let's get it. As you can see, I am reporting from Impala Studios. But today is a great day because today, Joel Wyatt out of Bell Buckle, Tennessee, committed to the University of Tennessee. And by him committing to the University of Tennessee, he is the 22nd commitment and also the 8th 4 or 5-star recruit for this 2026 class. Also, he had plenty of offers from Vandy, Auburn, Arkansas, Georgia, LSU, Miami, and most recently, Bill Belichick in the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now, he was supposed to commit, I think around June 6th, June 7th, if I'm not mistaken, and he ended up pushing it back. And when he pushed it back, saw a lot of people out there were like, I don't know if this looks good for this, the state of for the University of Tennessee, because it will definitely open up the doors for others to come in and try to take the in-state recruit away from us. Now, I agree with those people, and I'm gonna say the reason why, because the University of Tennessee was trying to recruit him as an edge rusher. He didn't want to be an edge rusher. He wanted to either play wide receiver, and specifically, he wanted to play DB. So all the other schools, including Vanderbilt, offered those type of services to him. But then University of Tennessee got smart, and they were like, you know what? We ain't trying to lose this man because we know he has a upside to his, not only to his frame, but to his play on the field. Because understand something, 6'4", 200 pounds, wide receiver, DB, or even edge rusher, he's a pure athlete. Now, with that being said, Tennessee got smart and was like, look, if that's what you want to play, come on to Tennessee and we'll go for it. Now, once he gets there, if it doesn't work out, he's an athlete. He can probably play wide receiver and possibly play edge, because you don't know what his frame is going to be once he starts getting into, the conditioning parts of, playing football. Eating right, getting your body right. You never know. He might be 6'4", and shoot, next thing you know, he's 275. Ain't too many 275 DBs and 275 wide receivers out there. But there's 275, 6'4" edge rushers. Ask James Pierce Jr. and Javon Curse and a whole host of others that have played that position on the edge. But anyway, he is the number 5 athlete in the country, number 2 player in Tennessee, and the number 48 prospect, according to 247 Sports. I'm really happy that we were able to get this taken care of. This is a very important get for the University of Tennessee, because you always want to get a homegrown prospect. Now, you're not going to get them all, of course, but at least try to get majority of the players here in the state of Tennessee. Now, we got plenty more coming down the pipe, and I'm going to tell you why. And you probably, and for the Tennessee fans out there that, that follow other podcasts or follow 247 Sports, On 3, all those other outlets. The number 1 running back in the country has set his commitment date to August 19th. Now, I've been hearing it's still down in Michigan and Tennessee. I also hear that, Michigan is the front runner, but don't sleep on the University of Tennessee. Secondly, we have our inside offensive lineman, Darius Gray, from Virginia. He also will be committing next month on August 22nd. Right now, it sounds like more of an LSU-South Carolina battle. I've seen predictions go to South Carolina. I've also seen predictions go to LSU. But I have heard from Steve Wilfon that don't sleep on Tennessee. They are surging right now, and it sounds like to me they're throwing all their chips in for the offensive lineman, for the interior offensive lineman, Darius Gray. And then last but not least, we have another 5-star out here that will be making a decision July 31st. And that's Celeste Moya. Now, originally, It looked like he was going to commit to Utah. He had a commitment date back in June, and he decided as well to push it back. So that could bode well for the University of Tennessee. Now, what I've been hearing, Utah may still be the favorite. I get it. He's homegrown. He's in-state. Just like us with Joel Wyatt, homegrown, in-state. You want to do everything that you can to keep your in-state players home. Right now, on the On3 prediction meter, I do see that Utah has a 94.5% chance on, so let's say more, committing to the Utes. But we're just going to have to wait and see because, with recruiting, anything can happen. Well, that's it from here. But please follow, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure that you do that so you can continue to get this content from Just Shooting the Sports. But I appreciate everybody out here. Like I said before, I appreciate my subscribers. I appreciate my first-time listeners. And I just appreciate everyone that has supported me through this whole thing here. But I'm going to leave you with this. Man, stay cool. Get out of that hot air if you can. This weather is not playing no games, and it don't give a damn about who you are and what color you are and however and whatever else that's a difference maker. It shows no love. You see, I'm in the car with the air on. Y'all might hear the air, but it's for good reason. But I got to get back out here and fry like never before until I make it back into the office. But anyway, this your boy Blackout Jones. We're Just Shooting the Sports. And you already know what it is. Go Big Orange. Go Vols.